This is the burn. You would not believe the amazing thing I got for you guys today. It's how to chain spawn off DOS, denial of service. I did not create this way. I was showing this on Xbox, and I'm doing it right now on PlayStation 4. So with that said, I hope you hope you hit the like button, I hope you subscribe. Hope you enjoy the video. The video will be cut in spots, so it's kind of jumpy, but I hope you keep up. If not, let me know and I will make another video that covers it maybe better. First of all, you got to start denial of service. I'm sure you know how. Go online, go to jobs, go create jobs. Rockstar created, go to missions, go to denial of service. I'm going to cut out where we blow up all the trucks because you don't need to see that. And to get on with the mission, just make it shorter. I'm doing this with a friend, so just letting you know, because you do need 2 people to do this mission. You cannot do this mission alone and get them and get all the cars. The guy hosting the mission, which is me, you cannot get any cars. You mess up the thing. The second person, which is him, he gets all the cars. So we are on the map down here by the airport, in case you don't already know that. And if you can look on the screen, I have the cops on me. So if you get the cops on you for any reason while doing this mission, at the end, after you've already completed the trucks, not while you're doing the trucks, I'm calling in my dubster right now, you go over here where I'm going to show you on the map to hide. No matter how many stars you have, I don't know about 5, but it does work on 4, they will not see you in this location. If they don't see you pull into the location. So, so you're just in a second, you're going to cruise the map. I just want to make sure I give you all the information I possibly can. So secondly, whoever you're spawning cars for, if they get the cops on them, tell them to stay in their garage when they get there, because I'll show you how to run the circle. This way it keeps the cops off. You don't have to go here. Because once you get started, the host does not want to pass the Los Angeles Customs. The host does not want to pass the Los Angeles Customs. And you have to start to get, well, for me, I won't say you have to, but I've never got to work the other way, is to always start getting the dubsters, what I call the hillside or the helipad side, which you'll see in a minute. You start on the other side. For me, I won't say it doesn't work, but I cannot get the chain to work. So this only works if you start on this one side. But if you see right here I'm at on the map, okay, the cops will not see you. I don't know why. I guess it just is what it is. Oh yeah, and also if you start getting cars that you don't want, and what I mean by that is cars you cannot store in your garage, you know, like the Comet, for example. Okay, you need. I'll tell you later how to reset it as the host. Only the host can reset it. That's the whole mission is based off the host. Okay, and one of the wise tales I'm saying, wise tales is you have to be level 70 to do this. As you can look at my character when we started, I was not level 70. I think I'm level like 55 or 54. I've been doing this with this character since I am level 7. I got my first dubster from a guy named Joe. His YouTube channel is Games and More if you want to check him out. So with that going on, I also want to say that, so when it starts, we're going to start on this side of the map. You can see where we are now, or the row side we are now. We're going to park by a tree. The first way you get the first dubster does not matter. Okay, I'll tell you the way I do it, but you can do it any way you want to get the first one, as long as you do it from this side of the map, or this side of the Los Angeles Customs. So the way I do it, when we pull up to the tree over here in a minute, or a palm tree, what do you want to call it? Okay, I count 4 cars and not in motion. It means they have not went around the corner yet. If they've already went on the corner, they do not count. The first car that goes on the corner that you did not see starts your sequence. 3 additional cars, and you drive to Los Angeles Customs. This does not always work. I'm telling you right now. Sometimes you do it 3 or 4 times for it works. I'll also show you another way I do it in the video. I pull all the way to the left and go really slow. You can also, what they call force spawn, by leaving your dubster there and drive down this road and drive back slowly until you get one to spawn. It does not matter how you get the first one to spawn, as long as you get it to spawn on this side of the street. So if you have other ways of doing it, I'd love to see them in the comments on how you get the first one to spawn. Or show me a video, send me a link. I would love to see it, because anything that makes it better for everybody will make it awesome. With that said, okay, I'm sitting here. I wasn't counting right now. I was making the video, but remember, the first car doesn't count because on the hill that you can see. You have to go the one that you didn't see. It starts the sequence. You can't already see it when you pull up. You have 4 cars. I just want to show you what happens if you don't get one. So I left this part in. I did not get a car. Okay, which is no big deal. Turn around right here and go back. Okay, go down the street to the other side of the, I think it's called a guardrail, before you come back. I like to cut through the dirt most of the time, but you can do however you want it. It doesn't matter. Basically, on the side of this guardrail right here, you can turn around. For some reason, I went a little extra far today, but as long as you go down this roadway, it doesn't matter. And then turn around, and this time I went really slow. I'm just showing you guys there's more than one way to doing it to get the first car. I hang way over to the left where you cannot see where it spawns. Because sometimes if you can't see it, you have more chance of it spawning. This is why my belief only, I don't make it true. Okay, with that said, what you're going to pull up here now, and I'm going to hang over to the left, and there is a dumpster will spawn. I believe it's a gold one, because we've already done this mission. I'm just cutting the film, so I can shorten it, because if not, it's like 40 minutes long, because I'm going to do the mission, because I did the cars using stickies and everything, and I filled his garage, so, you know, by the time you do all that, it takes a while. Boom, there's a car, you go pick it up. Now, you remember, you do not get these cars, the guy you're helping does. That's very important to remember. So, in case the cops are on him, its best way to go is this way, because the cops will never catch you in time. So you spin around here and you go through the other fence. He should be following you. Okay, now I was going to say is if for some reason you did not get a dumpster there. Now this will work with every car. This will work with your Dominators, it'll work with your Runers, it'll work with your Turbos, it'll work with everything. Whichever car you want, that's the one you can just bring that car instead of to start spawning. And it'll spawn over and over and over. It will chain spawn, doesn't matter which car it is. But I started to say is if you're getting a car you don't want, like say a Comet for an example, then the host needs to go in his garage and start back at the top of the hill. Start like we just started. Don't go down here like we're going to go right now. You want to go to the top of the hill where we just originally started and start over. And you should reset it and you would not be getting those cars. But it doesn't mean you're going to be getting the car you want. You might have to do that 3 or 4 times. And it's a real pain to get that first car started. I got lucky and did that round and like in 5 turns, but it doesn't always happen. So once you get over here, after you drop them off, this part is extremely important. Do not change this. Pass the tire, past this palm tree, the front tire of your car, or your dumpster, or whatever you're using. Look up the street. You want to count 2 cars that were not coming down the street. If they were coming down the street, they do not count. So once there's 1 car coming down the street right now, and here's the second car, but it has to pass the sign that says Slaughter 7. So once it passes the sign, okay, watch, we're waiting for the second car coming over the hill. See, it's coming over the hill now, and you go. Once it passes that sign, okay, when you get down there, watch, there will be a dumpster. It's just the way it works. Okay, but do not pass the Los Angeles Customs. You can drive in the parking lot, like I just spin around the outside to let him out, but you can do it any way you want. Boom. Don't pass it. Let him out. He goes for the dumpster. You already start breaking the fence down for him. Just keeps it going, like, a little faster. This way you don't have to. If the cops are after him, he gives you more chance to get away without getting caught. I already showed you what happens if you do get caught, where to go. Just remember, if you get cops on you, do not pass the Los Angeles Customs. I'll show you our turns in a second. If you do, I didn't go there because I didn't have the cops on me, but I'll tell you what road to turn on. Which I'm sure you can figure it out, but I'll throw it in there anyway. Boom. So that's the second dumpster. I didn't film them all because you guys don't want to, like I said, don't want to sit here for that. He comes back out. I'm going to show you how to do it again, just in case you guys missed out. Remember, any questions you have, make sure you leave a comment down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. If you want the video redone in a longer length, showing every individual thing happened, let me know, and I will definitely make a video on that. But it will be long. It'll be like 30 to 35 minutes. So anyway, you come back around here by this tree. Remember, do not pass the tree. You can go past it, but you have to come around and come back. Just don't pass else. You need to be the tire past the tree. Now the road up here to the right, to the right, literally turns right up here. That's the road you have to take. You have cops on you. And then go down and hide where I showed you. Just make sure the cops don't see you. This is why you did not pass the Los Angeles Customs. So the cops are after you, come back to this location and do it again. Now if for some reason you drive up here and there is no car, I didn't get that in my problem this time around, but sometimes you'll come up and there is no dumpster. I'll get right here. So what you do is don't pass the Los Angeles Customs. Go back to that tree, put your tire back up past the tree again, and do it one more time. Do that 3 times before you ever try to reset it. because sometimes it glitches and it won't let the dumpster start, but you can go back 3 times a lot of times, and if you do the maximum 3 times, it will reset. But if it does not reset, you have to go start the whole thing over on top of the hill again. So when you get on top of the hill, boom, it'll start over. Of course, you might have to do it 4 or 5, 6 times to get that first dumpster again, just like you did when you first started. Okay, right here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you basically the end of it because I'm not filling his garage totally up. I go from here and I go and I blow up the last truck. See, I didn't blow up the last truck. If you noticed, it was turning around on the map. So I save it to the end, but you don't have to. You can blow it up and then just leave the equipment. Do not pick the equipment up until you are ready to end the mission. Do not pick the equipment up until you are ready to end the mission. I just want to show you here on the thing where I'm parking. See how the front tire is. I passed that palm tree. Because if you don't pass it up for some reason, it doesn't start the sequence on the cars to get them in the right sequence. It just gets like a different random order. I don't know why. Don't ask. So just trying to show you guys, all the secrets I can think of. Like I said, if I leave anything out or you get lost or anything, make sure you let me know in the comments, and I will truly try to help you guys out. So anyway, that was another dumpster. We're going to end the mission. He comes out of his garage. You don't really have to wait for him to end the mission. If you want to pull a dumpster out of here now, I'll say change it. As of today I make this video, the person pulling the dumpster has to have the equipment and he has to be driving the vehicle. So we could get another dumpster, which we didn't because he was full and he couldn't sell any at the time, but you could grab another dumpster. Watch, so there'll be another dumpster right here. Boom, there's a dumpster. We could take that dumpster and he could get in it and he could collect the equipment. He could pull that dumpster right out and go directly to sell it, but he didn't spend an hour yet, so he could not sell that dumpster. I have noticed, maybe it's just me being unlucky, if you don't have the equipment and you're not driving the dumpster or whatever car you want to pull out, it will not give you that car anymore. Now, maybe I'm just very unlucky. It'll let you take the car out, but if you take it to Los Santos Customs, it will not give you the option to sell it. And it will not give you the option to put it in your garage. It says this car is blacklisted. Well, you know the dumpster is not blacklisted, but that's what it tells you. And if you go to Los Angeles Customs, it'll let you drive inside, but it will not let you sell it. It gives you every option but protection and sell. It's really goofy. It's some kind of glitch they got going on. I'm sure they'll fix it, but at the point I made this video, you could not do it unless you did that away. Like I say, he got it, so if he wanted a dumpster, he would have to take it to the end. Well, I want to thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you understood. I tried to put as much information as I could in a short amount of time. So like I said, if you want me to redo the video and make it more precise, let me know and I will make it, but it will be long. Hope you liked the video. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you press the like button. I hope you subscribe for more videos and let me know what you guys like to see and what you think of my videos. Always trying to improve. Personally, I love the look of this car. It's slow, but just to cruise around town, I think it's an awesome looking car. Thanks again for watching my video. Hope to see you next time. This is The Burn. I'm out. Watch you fry.